If you've got rice and you've got an egg, you can make a simple and delicious meal.
Okay, the easiest way to eat rice and egg is literally just that. I'm going to make a buttery fried egg. Pinch of salt, and just let it cook. And let me see if I can flip it without breaking the yolk. One-handed here. There we go. The residual heat will cook the egg the rest of the way. Here I have my rice. Egg right on top. And this is how I like to garnish it. With a little bit of soy sauce, crushed red pepper flakes, and then dig right in. And this is a delicious meal any time of the day. So good. Okay, I'm making golden fried rice. Now the difference between just regular fried rice and a golden fried rice is I'm going to mix the rice with the egg first before frying it up. I'm also going to add a scallion and seasonings. It's going to be great. Okay, so in a large measuring cup, you could use a bowl. I'm going to crack the egg. Put that in there. And I'm going to just mix and combine and beat this egg. I'd say this is about a cup of rice, cooked steamed rice. And just give it a mix until it's well combined. And you see how it just starts to turn that golden color because of the yolk of the egg? There we go. Okay, you want to preheat your pan. I'm going to add a little bit of cooking oil. The whites of the scallion going in. Okay, I'm going to add just a little pinch of salt. You could add fresh garlic in the mix. I'm adding a garlic salt pepper blend. And start cooking and frying up the rice. It smells so good. Okay, I like to add a little bit of MSG. You could add soy sauce or just leave it out. I'm just going to give it a little shake. Just mix that up. Garnish and sauce how you like. This is very simple, but so delicious. And you see, as the egg cooks around each rice grain, then it starts to like separate. It starts to separate and you get this very like fluffy fried rice that's golden. I have my scallion green tops gonna go on. And here we are. If you have an egg and rice and a scallion, you have a delicious meal. So good. Okay, next up, I am going to show you how to make congee. This is not a traditional way to make it, but that's the best way I can describe this rice porridge. And it's literally a cup of cooked rice, steamed rice, cooked rice, a small piece of ginger, 1 garlic clove, scallion, water. You could use broth. And I'm going to add a boiled egg. It's so delicious, simple, and you can make it any day of the week. Okay, to make this, I'm using a small, this is like a small, medium-ish sized pot. This is an earthenware pot that I got at, I believe, H Mart, or this may have been a wedding gift when I got married. But it is a Korean earthenware pot. I mean, it's even chipped. That's how long I've had it. But you could get these probably online, but that's what this is. It's earthenware clay pot. Some of these are stone, but this one is, I believe, clay. Okay. Into this small pot, you use a small pot if you have that at home, add your cup of cooked rice. And this doesn't want to come out. Okay, let's try this again. So add the rice. There we go. I'm going to add, let's start with like a cup and a half. You know what? That's 2 cups of water. Let's go with 2 cups of water because it is going to boil and take some time. And I'm going to add the scallion whites, garlic, and ginger. Just like that. Now I'm just going to let this come to a simmer. And the rice eventually is going to soften even more, cook more, release starches, and it's going to thicken. But this part does take time. Once it comes up to a simmer, you'll want to maybe let it go for about 7 to 10 minutes. There we go. I'm going to add just a pinch of salt. There we go. I'm going to take a whisk now that it's simmering, and I'm just going to start kind of whisking and breaking apart the rice even further. This is what's going to give you that congee texture. And you see how all the starches are starting to release and it's thickened. I'm going to add a little bit of white pepper. Actually, I should have added that earlier. Give that a mix. Okay, so this is done. And now you get to garnish and season how you like. You could also, like I said earlier, add chicken broth into the mix or beef broth. It's so good. So to make my boiled egg, here I'm just using this little electric egg cooker. You could just boil it the traditional way in a pot with water. Okay, so let's garnish. This is done. So I like to add some soy sauce. Here I have some sesame oil. I like a little extra white pepper. Here I have my jammy eggs. We're going to put that on top carefully. 1. Okay. There we go. And now for the green scallion tops from the 1 scallion. And this is a delicious meal. If you have rice, you have egg, you can build a delicious meal for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I eat this for breakfast. It's so good. So that's the video. And if you have rice and egg right now, try some of these recipes. I promise they are simple, but once you build on the flavors of your preference,
it turns out so great. I love to eat savory things for breakfast, so I will eat either one of these 3 recipes any time of the day. That's how much I like these. Just so simple. And most of us have these ingredients on hand in our pantry and fridges. So I hope you give these recipes a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching.